Hey guys, it's Bear. It is Monday, December 24th. It's Christmas Eve, and I wanted to take a few minutes to talk to the people who are going to be spending time with their families over the next day or two. Um, Really quick, yeah, I practice Judaism, but I wasn't raised that way. I was raised Catholic, but not really religious. We never really celebrated any of the holidays very Jesus specific. They were very secular for us, just kind of a family time. And so I don't have any kind of conflict spending time with my family on Christmas and exchanging gifts and stuff like that, even though I like to say that I identify as Jewish, sort of like I identify as male, right? So holidays with the family as a trans person. There's so many things that can be difficult about this. And I wanted to just take a second to tell you that it is hard and that you're not alone. And if you're feeling anxious about going and seeing your family or your in-laws or, what have you, that's not abnormal. That's really normal. And especially if you're very early on in your transition or you haven't started your hormones yet, you're signed up for a day of getting misgendered and called your birth name and stuff, and it sucks. So yeah, you should totally be anxious. It's normal. And then as the time goes on, it's gonna be upsetting. You may go through all sorts of different emotions, anger or sadness, and most certainly if you're getting called your birth name and getting misgendered the whole time, that's going to also cause you to experience dysphoria. And it's hard. It's really hard. I just wanted to take a second to say that doesn't invalidate you as a person, and it's going to feel that way. You're going to feel who am I? What am I really about, and it's really tough. I just wanted to take a second to say it's normal, and stay strong. Don't let it break you up. Don't let it break you down. If you need to, find some time to yourself, take a walk, make an excuse to run to the store, and then just go sit in your car or something, get out of that situation if you have to, don't be afraid to go have a good cry or, sit in your car and have a good yell. Sometimes, that really helps people to just, let it out. It's cool, man. It's cool. It can get better. It doesn't always get better with people's families. I think that it's a little bit of an unfair lie. Sometimes in support groups and whatnot, I see people say oh, your family will catch up. They might not, man. They might not. There are people who are opposed to the thought that someone can change genders or that they can identify differently from how their body is. And you might have those people in your family. It might not get better. That person might not ever update your information, and that's really hard. That's a hard thing to face. And in the future, you may have to make the decision not to be around your family anymore, and that's hard too, because you feel like you've messed something up in your life. I went through that very early on in my transition where I was having a hard time with my family, and I walked away for a little while. I just gave us some space, and I remember feeling like I had failed at something by not being able to resolve things with my family. Well, you're not failing. You're just maybe doing something for yourself. You are important too, and taking care of yourself by giving yourself space is important. So if you have to do that, don't be afraid to do it, and don't beat yourself up for it. So I hope that people out there who are going through that still find time to find joy in their holiday and have some sort of support system or friends that they can maybe go spend time with instead of being around their family, or in addition to being around their family, some way to find joy in your holiday. Merry Christmas from Bear, and be well.